Why is it essential for you to learn how to put yourself first? Here are the secrets that not many people want to talk about. And I'm hoping it lights a little fire under your butt and helps you realize how important it is to put yourself first sometimes. Actually, a lot of the time. Okay, so those reasons that you talk to your friends about, that list that you may have of why things are not working out for you, why you feel, why you suffer, why you're not happy, all of those reasons, they don't just magically disappear someday on their own. You own them. You own them until you are ready to let go of them. So, if the word selfish makes you cringe, I'm going to encourage you to listen up because I'm going to talk to you about why it's so important to rethink the definition of selfish and help you start the process of putting yourself first. Here's the truth. Only you can take care of you. It all begins and ends with you. You come into this world alone and you leave this world alone. Yeah, life is made up of relationships, but the most important one is the one you have with yourself. Other people do not exist for you to understand them. They exist for you to understand yourself. Take that in for a moment. I'm sorry if that makes you feel uncomfortable, but this is the why that no one talks about. This, what we call the life experience, it's all a divinely orchestrated plan for the purpose of soul evolution. It's literally a game of reawakening to the truth of who you really are, to reawaken your true divine essence of pure love and light, to learn how to be that essence, the essence within that gives you unlimited power and potential. The essence that gives you the ability to create your life. We're a seed that's been dropped down to the field of consciousness so we can become aware of ourselves, to become aware of our God self. We're in school. And we've been given 1,000 universal laws to work with within our human being process. And those 1,000 universal laws, they correspond to the 1,000 petal lotus, just like on a Buddha statue. These bumps right here on every Buddha statue you see, those aren't random. That's the 1,000 petal lotus. And those correspond to the 1,000 pieces of the oversoul. Our soul is the pattern of all that we can ever be, but it doesn't have full conscious ability. So the game of life over many lifetimes is to perfect the pattern of consciousness, to build the soul pattern and become a living soul. The soul wants to know itself, to remember itself here in form without distortion and fragmentation. So it's a perfect design. This is a perfect plan to become self-realized and God-realized. And here's another secret. There's no way of escaping this. None of us are exempt from playing the soul growth game. We don't get to run and hide from it. This life, this school, gives us opportunities every day. And we're shown by the higher realms as to what's getting in the way of us feeling pure love, joy, and light. Because we all have varying degrees of distortion and fragmentation, don't we? We have habits. We've been programmed. We have had trauma. But our patterns and habits will be there as long as we let them. The pains in our hearts will be there until we learn how to heal them. Any past traumas will keep their mark on us until we learn how to address them. Our choices have consequences, cause and effect. That's one of the 1,000 laws. And every disharmonious act performed and every imbalance will be put aside for you to work on again. You have to work on your stuff again. I have to work on my stuff again. No one else. It has to be recognized at some point. You have to face that which is before you. I have to face that which is before me. So, no one can take care of you but you. Your well-being must become a priority. And it's essential to get our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies working in a balanced state, because these parts of us are to use and create with. But if we use the emotional bodies for tempers and tantrums, or we picture lack and limitation with our mind, with our mental body, or we let negativities and low vibrations into our energy field, our energy body, and abuse the physical body chemically, then in those moments, we've created disharmony and imbalance, right? And lost connection to our divine essence. So imagine this. We're a pure, clear vessel, and we're vibrating with love and pure light, like this vessel. And inside is pure light. All of this stuff that we take on, it fills our vessel with dark spots. And the more dark spots we have, the more we've forgotten where we came from. Your life is a puzzle, and you're figuring out how to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And you're the full puzzle, and you are all of the pieces of the puzzle. And when the pieces aren't fitting, all that is life showing you where you need to grow, what you need to overcome, what obstacles are standing in the way of your pure soul expression. Obstacles like pleasing everyone else, worrying about all that's happening out there, reacting to others, feeling angry, feeling down, and just, it all gets exhausting, doesn't it? But we can take the steps to be conscious of the process, aware of the journey, understand the bigger picture, understand why things are happening, and feel more joy and ease. We can live a joyful life and be free of the chaos and nonsense that can surround us. We are meant to connect to our I am presence and to be aware of our divine centers and bring them into harmony. We can learn how to remove all that's getting in the way of seeing, feeling, and living as our soul desires. We can learn how to come back home, to wake up and remember and connect to our expansion, our heart, our manifesting abilities, and the ultimate vibration of love. But you must learn how to put yourself as a priority. And remember that you are a consciousness with a mind, and a mind with a body, creating your world every moment of every day. And when you're able to tap into your own energies and master them, you can remove all of the obstacles. Your inner peace could be more of a constant feeling. Your emotions can be balanced. It can become easier to discern what you hear out in the world. And you would see beyond the matrix of programming and believing things about yourself and others that are not true. Do you see why it's essential for you to put yourself, your growth, your expansion, your harmony as the most important job to work on? We're all doing this together. We all have a level of unconsciousness, learning to be the happiest, most expansive light we can be. This is what our soul wants. To be and feel the light with as little distortion as possible. And to do this, we need to learn how to take care of ourselves, nurture ourselves, honor ourselves, and love ourselves above anything else. And by the way, when you start loving you and living your pure soul expression, you help mankind live this way. And when you start to become self-realized, humanity moves into a self-realization capacity. So it's a win-win. It's how evolution works. Remove our dark spots, let our light shine for our soul growth and the growth of humanity and the planet. Okay, so now what? What can you do? Well, I think that there are 5 essential steps to start this process. And I give you these steps in my ebook called Awaken Your Selfishness. These 5 steps will start you on the road to understanding that all that external nonsense out there that triggers you, it's not necessary. Connect within, focus on yourself, and learn how to be at peace, feel harmony, be sovereign over your kingdom, be empowered no matter what is happening around you. Remember, you get to choose what you want for your life. So no more people pleasing, neglecting yourself, having your moods be dependent on others' actions. Learn how to stop all that. 5 simple steps. Click on the link to get more information. And by the way, once you sign up for the ebook, you'll see an opportunity, and it's for those people who want to take it a step further. My Remove to Renew course is where I teach you not just what you need to do, like I teach you in the book, but how to do it. I teach you how to tap into your own personal power and master your energies so you can feel safe, empowered, be in alignment, and be conscious of your journey.